Nkosinathi Sibanda is a Northwest-born and bred emerging fine artist whose pencil drawings have tongues wagging across social media platforms. The self-taught young creative has enticed followers of his work with portraits of notable names in the arts and the business spaces. Musician Nkosinathi and popular businessman Theo Baloyi are just some of Nkosinathi's artistic muses. He joins us now this morning to take us through the inspiration behind some of his artworks. Nkosinathi, a very good morning to you. Thanks for joining us and a warm welcome to Morning Live. Hi Nkosinathi, good morning.
Thank you for having me, Mr. Simphiwe.
All right, good to have you, man.
Thank you for having me, Mr. Simphiwe.
Sure, I can hear you now. Yeah, we had a bit of difficulty connecting to you there. But it's so good to have you, and I'm actually blown over by what I see on screen right now. Just look at that. Look at that. It's absolutely stunning, isn't it? Just take us through an introduction of who you are and where your love of art comes from.
Okay. My name is Nkosinathi Sibanda. I'm 19 years old, and I am from Klerksdorp. I am from Klerksdorp. I'm still in high school doing grade 11. I'm still in high school doing grade 11, and I started doing art when I was 5 years old.
Sure. Okay. So how did you know that artistry or being a pencil drawer was something that you wanted to do?
Growing up, people were like motivating me. So like, me hearing people telling me, hey, you are good at this, you should do this as a living, it's very nice. Like, people are praising me anywhere I go. So like, me seeing people praising me, it kind of motivates me, like, hey, this is what you should do, you're good at this.
Now, just describe for us the type of artist that you are and the kind of artworks that you produce.
The kind of artwork that I produce, it's called fine art.
Okay.
It's a visual artist. I can literally do anything that I am seeing.
Yeah, because I see you've got portraits of Nkosinathi and businessman Theo Baloyi of the Batu, shoe fame. Just take me through the process of drawing a particular artist. Say you take a picture, right? And I mean, how long does it take you to complete a particular drawing?
It takes me about 3 to 4 days. It takes me about 3 to 4 days to draw a picture. And I draw from a phone.
From your phone?
Yep, using a reference photo.
Wow. Incredible. So how do you polish your craft and make sure that your artworks that you produce is of great quality?
I use fine art materials like paper stamps and eraser and pencils. Yeah, that's what I use most of the time to make my artwork look greater and put in more details on it.
Is that all? Not a bit of paint, not a bit of anything, just pencil and paper?
Yeah, it's just pencils and paper.
Wow, this is absolutely incredible, man. Okay, just talk to us about how you keep yourself motivated, especially with the pressures that come, from your clients' expectations.
Okay. What motivates me, like, it's poverty. Poverty keeps me going. Like, me knowing that I'm struggling, it motivates me. Like, you shouldn't sit in your comfortable zone. You should step out of there and go out there and work. You should keep going. You should not give up. That's what actually motivates me. So like, to my customers, I do talk to them. I tell them sometimes, especially like when it's school days, I do talk to them. I tell them, no, we can discuss when you can get your portrait. But then they do have a problem with it.
Okay, so Nkosinathi, how do you do it? How do you do it? Do you first draw a person's portrait and then send it to him and build that person? Or do they come to you and ask you to draw a portrait of them?
No, they do come to me.
Okay.
They get me through my social media.
Yeah, and you use social media to create awareness and promote your work. So what kind of response do you get from people?
People are supporting my work. They are there for me. I have people behind me who are supporting my work, who are pushing me very hard. So seeing them motivate, it motivates me. Those people, like my supporters on my social media platforms, that are supporting me.
All right, now as a young artist, what does Mandela Day mean to you?
Mandela Day.
Yes, as today we're celebrating Mandela Day, what does this day mean to you?
I think it is a day all about respect. We should respect one another.
Mm-hmm.
It's a day all about respect. We
Okay.
should respect one another and respect everyone's time.
Sure. And what message of encouragement do you have for aspiring young artists watching you right now?
Okay, I'd like to tell them not to give up. Even if they don't have a customer for a week or a month, they should keep going. They shouldn't work over depending on how many customers they get. They shouldn't like chase the money. They should focus on building their craft and becoming the best version of themselves.
Okay, so Nkosinathi, if there's people who are watching you right now and they want you to draw a portrait of them, how do they connect with you? How are you contactable?
They can get me through my social media platforms.
Okay, please give us details of those platforms.
On Instagram, it's Nkosinathi Sibanda _art. On Facebook, it's Nkosinathi Sibanda art. On Twitter, it's Nkosinathi Sib 17.
Okay, all the best, man, and yeah, keep the great work. We do love your work.
Thank you very much, sir.
Indeed, thank you. It's an absolute pleasure, man. All right, that was Northwest-born and bred young artist Nkosinathi Sibanda, and he's been speaking to us about his pencil drawing artworks that are currently gaining traction across social media platforms.